Why, hello everybody, my name is FretX and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, we're currently on a secret mission, everybody, to infiltrate the Prague militia, find out why they're not leaving, and ambush and take over their Bombard, which I'm looking forward to, because the game might let me shoot it at some point. Hey Fred, wait, where are your shoes? What kind of camp is this? Anyway, so I've been told to go and find a man named Musa, I believe, to get some more information about the wounded or maybe deserted soldiers at this point. Which I believe is this man right here. Hey buddy, what's up?
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big, wise, courteous?
Poor Henry. I mean, in Henry's defense, this would probably be the first black guy he's ever seen in his entire life. And probably he will never see another one again anyway. Because remember, this game is set in 1404, I think, roughly. So, the chance of this happening is pretty much nil, I would say. But then again, they were freaking out early in the video game about seeing Cumans, which are literally from the neighbouring country of Hungary. So, I mean, Europe in this time period, not exactly the most multicultural place in the universe. So, forgive my surprise.
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just... you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need.
Information.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait.
I'm not waiting for
When he
weeks,
was
that's
brought
sure.
here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota.
We've been there before.
But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Okay, handy. Oh, there's no chance we're passing a hard check with 10 alchemy. It's not happening. I'll think of something else, but I know exactly where he's talking about. We've been there before.
Oh, damn it. I'll have to manage without him.
I wish I could do more for you, friend.
Thanks, bud. Okay, cool. Let's get teleporting, shall we? So I'm pretty sure the place is near Mousov. We've been there a while back. Yeah, just over here. We'll teleport over there and see what happens. I gotta say, I kind of like the idea in the way, like, the concept of going somewhere where you, like, it's completely different culturally. I don't know if you guys have seen a TV show that came out last year. I think it's called Shogun. It was hilarious. It's kind of like an English guy being washed up on the shores of ancient feudal Japan. And it's really well done. It really is. The main character is absolutely hilarious. And he doesn't understand anything that's happening at any point. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, are we here? Cool. So I don't really know where to look. We had to kind of go around. Wait. There's a wagon right here. Is this what we're looking for? I reckon I already found it. Without really much looking. I kind of just lucked out here, but...
That's where
yeah.
it's no good. I'll have to go around.
I guess we can go around the back, and because it's not like a fortress. It's actually a random, like, house. Hey, friend.
A wagon in the Prague colours.
Huh? What do you want, then?
I just see a document.
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlitz? Dobrodele. A fella hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for, but all that's in that fucking chest is useless shit.
Oh, so they are deserters then.
Stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
I was going to be honest.
Kat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Catch? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
Okay. I gotta say, I don't really want to hurt these people because I don't actually like the guys I'm helping. Remember, we're a spy, technically, so I don't really care if they desert or not. Though I will say, normally I would try and kill deserters as a principle, but the thing that's different about these guys, it says it's the Prague militia. Were they, like, conscripted into the service against their will in the first place? I have no idea. That's why I'm not going to probably kill them if I can. Where are the people?
What happened to the people Cat sent after you?
What do you think? A few of them probably did a runner. Some are still looking for us. And the ones that found us... See that stream there? That's what carried away what was left of them.
Oh, so there might be some loot down there if I go and follow the trail.
Why did you quit the army, anyway? Reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with
Good
it.
point, good point.
Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all this slaughtering.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything. Hunt for something to eat and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight you. It's weird though, isn't it? Because, like, the time period, like, literally you can just, like, commit a crime, go somewhere else, and maybe no one ever realizes what you've done. Unless someone happens to, like, write a picture. Unless someone happens to see you again, you're pretty much good to go.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us. Right?
Oh, pretty simple.
Aye.
Whoa.
What's that?
Oh, what? Are they going to try and kill me? I must admit, as we go further into the game, the scripting becomes more and more scary at times. Up here, right? Yeah, hopefully I don't get randomly attacked, because I don't really want to fight a 1v7 at this point, because I'm pretty tired today. Let's see. Ooh. God, nothing. Lost charter for King Sigismund. Bridge of free Grossin, and a free chalice. Ooh, and a saddle. I'll take that as well. Cool. So, I'm kind of curious. Can I have a look at this charter? See what it's actually about? Where is it going to be? Oh, it's quite a lot here. And in the memory eternal and beyond all doubt, we establish this charter to preserve the agreements between the... Do you know what? I read this outside. I was thinking, my monitor's quite high brightness, but probably not on the YouTube video, so we'll make sure we do it outside instead. Excuse. Let's try it again, shall we? What does it say? And in memory of eternal and beyond all doubts, we establish this charter to preserve the agreements between the most noble Sir Otto von Bergov, the brave knight Margvart von Auschwitz, and the councillors of the city of Prague. They have agreed that the Prague militia shall support King Sigismund of Luxembourg militarily in the territory of Bohemia. Oh, it's very important they have this. And that the above named Sir Margvart von Auschwitz shall command them. For this willing and conscientious existence, the Tower of Prague shall have all their existing rights and privileges confirmed and shall be exempt from the tribute to the king. Oh, so they literally just hire them as mercenaries, effectively. The Prague militia shall also be paid a tribute while the king keeps them in the field. This agreement shall be submitted to King Sigismund of Luxembourg, so that he may issue the charter and This is a big deal. So technically, if I just keep this, would they not actually be able to do anything because they've lost their charter? And regardless, we're going to give it back. So, if we go over this way, I kind of feel like I want to ask someone else about this, like Zerka or something. It's okay, we'll go back to the camp. Wait, there's no fast traveling to the camp? Oh, that's just bad manners game. Why is that a thing? We had to go and fast travel back there like the old-fashioned way. Ambush. Let's do it. Hey guys, how's it going? It's good. If they get some food, I'm really hungry right now. You get some more food, my buddy. Oh, I nearly attacked Mark. That was so close. Okay, one enemy down. Was it just one guy? I guess we can take his Grossin and bandages, but that's... Oh, walnuts. Perfect. I wish there was a way to like instantly eat what's in the inventory of the enemies, so you can just skip all that kind of stuff. I do think that was probably it, right? I don't think there's anyone else nearby. That's a bit of a shame. What happened to this village? I think we passed through here when we were riding away from Malzov with Capon, weren't we? Regardless, though, I don't think there's much point trying to loot this location. It seems a bit desert to me. Let's head back down the road. We are still really far away. Let's clear out the fast travel, shall we? I have returned.
We won't have anything to drink.
You know it.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I think I should lie about this. I don't normally like lying, but remember we are in the enemy's camp.
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
Hell yeah.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk!
Invest. Oh, okay, never mind.
Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
Why not? Let's best. I think we do a great. Why not, right? Let's increase our drinking skills.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful, and much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body, but you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
I don't want to play dice either. Look, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not interested in this. Look, I don't mind drinking, but playing, I always fail dice. It's not happening.
Thank you, sir. But I'm no good at dice.
You dare turn down your captain?
Right. You'll play. That's an order.
Oh, okay. Well, we have no choice, really. I don't want to upset the guy, because remember, we're a spy. We can't just go around and do what we want here.
All right. Since it's an order.
At last.
This is not going to go well. Though I do have a dice of Wait, how does this work? What does that mean? It sounds pretty cool. Can I have all these random dice? A loaded dice that goes on even numbers. Unfortunately, smiles on you. Smile back, otherwise you'll look suspicious. Oh, we can roll. Oh, this is pretty cool. So St. Antonio's die always rolls a 3, not 2. Especially not 4. Okay. I don't like the idea of cheating, though. But I kind of like... Should we just go full chaos? We'll use all of them, and it'd be a random... It might work out, it might not work out.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
What do we got? The die of misfortune. Why is it so deadly? Okay, I tell you what. Let's wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way. There is no way we've just done this. So, if I score and continue... Oh, I've done it.
Mother of...
Shit! How could I have lost?
You'll beat me next time, sir.
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated. You'll get me back next time, sir.
You bet I will. I'll pluck you like a chicken. And now for a drink.
Oh, still quite a bit of time. I guess we'll leave in the morning, but I've got to make sure we go and tell Catherine about us actually leaving soon. You're drinking with the enemy. Oh, no.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain.
I like the Waffen Rock on my character, by the way,
Cave
how
at
it
the
fits in.
Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Oh, what's happened?
What's going
It's
on?
been
This is
a
Chertan.
murder.
He leads the Cumans.
He looks pretty... He's been stabbed
He has
multiple
been
times.
stabbed. Tudo bem. Kitchen out the rest.
Oh, he speaks...
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue
Do
they
we
heard a
want to
scream.
help? Because we could, but I don't think it's a good idea, right? But Henry's doing it by himself.
End up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two.
I just found the
To the
cannon.
gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Though I would also say I don't think finding the cannon actually does anything.
What are
'cause
your orders, Lord of Baramalaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
That never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head.
He is pretty
I'd like
pissed.
to hear any suggestions.
I don't know what to do because I don't want to help them in any way. I guess so. We have to keep it stashed out, isn't? I mean, I think this would be the logical thing to do if we were helping them, but we don't want to, right? So I think we're going to say we go to Sigismund.
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlets first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Cuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to Hungary. We're gonna have to sort this out.
Damn
Being
it.
a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer.
Back
at
in the day,
camp.
there were no stabbings. Oh. Are you okay? Oh, he's okay.
You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
This is good though. If we maybe find the... If we find the person, maybe we can try and recruit them into our cause.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? I'm going to have a think.
Okay, he's gone.
Drinking until we're all...
His armor looks really cool, especially the gauntlet things. I know I got the noble version, haven't I? No, mine is slightly different. I like mine as well. They completely cover everything. Okay, so clearly this was where the trail led, right?
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a key. Was someone trying to steal something?
The cannon.
Or perhaps I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here.
It's what a monster. Absolute monster. Okay, so I thought this was going to lead into a trail somewhere, but it doesn't seem to be the case. But there is...
There's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
So are there any trails then? Because this is where the guy was stabbed.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
This way. Or at least I think it was this way. Shame I couldn't find anything physically to get Mutt to sniff it. Unless... Archery range. So nothing here. What does that say? So some kind of take a look around.
How come the guards didn't see anything from here? I should ask them. If this is how they all guard this camp, we could torch the place to the ground and no one would notice. I reckon I should take another look around Chertan's tent.
Is that a tent right here? I don't think this is a tent. This is a stable, isn't it? It must be this one here, because he was the leader of the Cumans, right? So he should be quite significant in ranking and stuff. There's someone over there. I guess I could ask the guards, but this seems to be the... Hey, friend. No, this is not the right place. Where do we go?
So this is where Chertan lives.
Found it. Okay, I just randomly walked around. I got it in the end. There appears to be a thing of blood already. Or was that from when they were trying to help him earlier? Examine chest.
That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
I'm not seeing anything screaming at me about evidence, though. The only thing I do see is, of course, the chest. Unless that's what we want when you go inside. There's no chance I'm breaking that lock, though. No chance at all.
Someone washed off some blood here.
Okay. A lot of it by the looks. Tons of blood. The dagger.
A dagger in a pool of blood. Jesus, that must be the one Chertan was stabbed with. But there's nothing special about it. It's the kind ordinary soldiers carry. Trying to find its owner will probably be futile.
We could go and ask the guards questions. Maybe we're going to look around the other bits of the camp as well. How did you not see anything?
Good to see you.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost. But he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Okay.
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying.
But then, didn't they break the lock, though?
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I tried to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
I think we've got to talk to the other guy then. See him over here? No, this is... Hello.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish, do I?
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the powder store? Doing something with the lock, maybe? Or already inside, even?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
No. No, they were not.
There were 2 of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine.
Aww.
The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Okay, so we didn't really get anything from him at all. I guess we'll have a look around again, see if we can find more information. Unless there is no more information. I feel like getting in the chest would be very useful, but... What about on the back here? Because how would they get out if they were covered in blood and stuff? Like, unless it was someone that already had access to the rest of the camp anyway. Who's in here? Suspicious. There's a random place I can't get into. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. I guess the only other way to get more information is by that chest. But I've already got, what, 10 thievery? I guess I can look at it. But I don't think I've got anything to actually lockpick it. Let's have a quick gander, shall we? No, it's just too difficult. I mean, look how small this reticle is. Where even is the point anyway? I have no idea. I think this is a foolish endeavor. Like, trying to do this would be... Oh, wait. I heard it for a second. But yeah, I think for the most part, this is probably not going to be happening. Okay, tell you what. Let's go back to the guy and see if we couldn't really find much. Apart from the murder weapon, someone washed themselves off outside, and someone was going to blow up the old cannon there.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, I did actually.
I found a dagger in the grass by Chertan's tent. It's covered in blood.
You've got eyes like a hawk, Henry. But it's a pretty ordinary dagger, the kind of thing anyone in the camp might have. It was a good find, but I don't think it'll help us much.
Yeah, he is right, honestly.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to keep looking.
Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on, let's go and see if Moosa's done with him yet.
Oh wait, does the rest of
Where
the...
the fuck have
oh.
you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What? Moosa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. So Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Moosa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
Interesting. I don't know anything about this stuff, so I'm just going to say silent again.
What nonsense is that?
Someone must have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Oh, he was hiding under the table waiting for you to turn
So
your
it was
back,
the noble?
was he?
Where did you get the
Unless
wine
Moosa
from?
did it.
I thought you didn't drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened.
I think it's a noble
but
guy.
Moosa is definitely innocent. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Moosa was with me in my tent when that happened.
So, he's in league with someone else?
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
Ooh. No, I'm not going to cast vision on an innocent man. Screw this guy. Stand up for him.
There's no way Moosa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
I think he's right there.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Moosa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets.
That's bad, Henry.
He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Really? Why is
Where do
that?
you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
I don't think it's him, so I'm going to stand
Well,
up for him.
sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Moosa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Steversits in charge of this kind of thing.
Excuse me?
And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this person?
Who is this Stebor of Stebersits?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
Sure. Is this a good idea? A girl from the bars could help. It would work.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go, then.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz.
Then we're stuck for ages.
Be careful. I'm depending on you.
Okay, so I'm pretty certain it's that noble myself, but
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him. I hope Musa will know what to do.
Okay, so let's go and ask Catherine for help. I'm certain she'll be able to give us a hand. And luckily, the drinking thing's about to run out in a second, right? So we can go back to normal? Or is it going to be hungover? Hey, buddy, I like how everyone likes me. Because of those traits I picked up. So, she would actually be way further than I think she is. So she's going to be right at the back of the cab, right? So let's go down to the dredges. I was going to try and put my my torch away, but I keep forgetting that you get arrested for that. So you want to keep that up and running. So she should be down this way, right? Oh, damn it. Why are there random fences everywhere? Damn it. Just a drunk guy scratching his ass in the middle of the arena at night. What's going on here?
May God give you health, sir.
What a weirdo. I must admit, I do find it funny people drink. In real life as well. Because I don't do it, I just find it so strange. I mean, I've been in situations where I'm just like walking home with my friends at night and they're being chased through a field by pigs and stuff. I'm almost like, I'm just walking along the road. I don't know what they're doing. They're absolutely crazy. Anyway. So hopefully we get back to the main camp soon. This is a very like maze-like camp, really, isn't it? Found it. I imagine she's still walking around at night, right? Not sleeping yet. It's only 9 o'clock. Sorry, 11 o'clock. What am I talking about? I can't even read a clock anymore, apparently. Catherine!
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
You bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right. That is bad. Damn it! You're not involved in this, are you?
No. But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlitz until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy arse of his.
Oh. Oh, was that something else I could have said there? I guess that was the thing.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Musa's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. I told you when I was bathing you, remember? But maybe if you were to help me out...
What does she need?
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
What did you hear?
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Creepy.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him somehow.
Who is he?
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else. I reckon it was some Cuman.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe I lost a shoe.
A shoe?
He has a foot fetish. Dangerous.
That's just what's so strange about it.
Left foot
If
specifically.
both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
What? What the hell are you talking about, Henry? I'll help you.
Let's hope it's nothing serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
Oh!
Well, if he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep. That's all I care about.
Okay. I don't think killing him in the middle of a military camp's a good idea, but we can maybe scare him out of it.
I could explain to him that a woman like you isn't for him.
I suppose. If you tell him firmly enough.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. But now go. We both have work to do.
Was that the first ever time we've seen Hound Mastery in a conversation? I'm pretty sure it was. Wait for the peeping Tom in the bathhouses or find... Okay, Mutt.
Track.
I could have done this? No! Wow, this... We'll do it afterwards, but we can do that to maybe... I didn't even think about that for a second. Smell this shoe, boy. You know? Go. We will find the stalker.
My humble respects.
Why is that guy just sat in the bathhouse in the middle of the night? What's he doing? Not going very fast. Wait. Don't get lost, buddy, please. I know it's a very, small camp. Wait. Got my eye on you, Chertan. Why has he got a specific name, or is that like a title or something I'm not aware of? I must suck up to stand guard all day. Like, I would be horrifically bored myself. This guy? Oi!
Stop that!
Okay, maybe we can't talk to him until the morning. Okay, I'll tell you what. So we know where the guy lives, right? And we know it's Archer, whatever. So, I don't think it's saying that much clearly. I say what we do then, for the rest of the evening, while it's still dark, we also get Mutt to track the other guy down as well. We can do both at the same time, right?
Search.
Oh, there you go. I couldn't even do anything. I was stuck in place there for a second. Now, one thing I didn't really think of at the time is that I decided to, of course, get Mutt to find this other guy as well, but I was miles away, so he's quite slow going towards it. Hopefully we get some answers soon. Also, where's my torch at? Oh, I thought we were going to go back to the main area. Which isn't boding very well, is it, for Musso? If he's going to go to where he's being held captive, that's not good at all. Or was he murdered in this zone here? Interesting. So he's going past the tent that he's in. Where even are we?
Clever dog.
Crow. Is that what you found? Is it Crow? Well, that's not good at all then. I wouldn't think it would be him. Okay, so now we've got 2 new suffix then, right? So what we do, we'll wait until morning. And we'll have a look around and do the various missions here. Probably it's going to be awkward to find that guy though, right? Maybe if we wait until like right at the start of the morning, until he gets up, then we talk to him when he stands up. We'll see though.
People like you. God be with you.
They're gone. I guess I can use Mutt to again re-find where the guy's at. Why can't I talk to this guy?
Yasak? Is that you?
Very good, Henry.
Hold on. You speak our language?
I learn good.
Oh!
Nice to speak language if I fighting here.
How are you doing?
What are you doing here? I thought you wanted to get out of the army.
That is truth. This country no good for me. People throw stone and women close legs when see me.
Yet you decided to come back?
Again. Bad here, but every other place better.
And the others let you back in, just like that? You're a deserter, aren't you?
People talk shit, but Chertan commander understand and let me back. Not even much punish. Only 30 hits with stick to ours. He is good man.
No.
What happened to Vasco?
We go different ways. He not want to army again. Few weeks now. He have home go to, but me no home here. So I look army, where camp, and found here.
Anyway, it was nice to see you.
Pleasure is me, Henry. You must be dropping sometime.
What? Aye, right. I'll drop by. You better will.
Okay. So, Mutt. Attempt 2.
Track.
Go, everybody. And what we'll do, when we go to the other guy, we'll do it directly in front of his face next time and see if he instantly goes to it. Because I wasn't sure, because there was more people in that tent. 2 of them are named, or someone was nearby a tent that was named as well.
Grozov will have definitely sent a report to Sedlets by now. I should hurry.
It was in this one. It's that Chertan guy.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the human who won't leave her alone lives.
It's this guy, isn't it? Confusing. Definitely this guy then, without a doubt. We actually saw him last night.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen. Aha. A fürdő.
This is not working.
Miért ne? Mire kütött bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
Oh, God. We go for the 25, right?
You and the bathhouse girl? No.
No.
You go away. Leave her alone. Otherwise, bang, bang. No more balls.
No, no balls.
You understand that, don't you? Fight.
Bassza meg, ember, nyugodj meg! Bad girl alone, értem, jól van.
You look like you understand. See how easily we came to an agreement?
Is that resolved then? Catherine, I have good news. No, I wish there was a bed somewhere because I'm really tired. Made it back. I have returned. She's still sleeping.
I found the Cuman who was stalking you. He's called Chertan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Good. Well, that's great timing because there's a problem.
So you'll lure the guard away from Moose's tent? I scratched your back?
All right. What can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. But then we're quits, right? I hope he won't stink at least.
Good. Okay, so also when we go back to camp, if we're stuck here again for another date, we had to ask the commander where I can sleep because it's getting pretty bad. Whoa, that was she's brilliant at changing clothes. Okay, it's happening, guys. She's finally arrived. I will hide in this bush.
Hey, soldier boy. What are you standing around here for? My word. What are you guarding?
That's a secret.
Oh, good lord.
Not
You must
bad.
be very important to get a task like that, eh?
I reckon. This is child's play. You should see me in battle.
Ooh, I'm sure I'd be terrified.
You have nothing to fear, dearie. I protect you.
How gallant. Oh, you ought to be rewarded for that. Wouldn't you like me to give you a nice bath?
Well, I can't.
Yes.
Standing here for quite a while. I stink like a pig's ass.
Oh no, that's your manly fragrance. Oh, it's irresistible. Shall we go then?
All right. Well, it's not like that moose is going anywhere.
Perfect. Good job, Catherine. We'll give him a few seconds. Hello. Can I use your bed while I'm here? Because I'm pretty tired.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help. What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
That doesn't really help me. I don't know anything about wines or poisons or anything.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair. Nicely built. Catherine, I think.
Catherine?
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here.
Oh, okay.
In my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can I even do that?
How can we identify the poison then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
We're done then.
We're fucked then.
Not yet, my friend. Since I cannot leave this place, we shall have to make you an expert on poisons.
Me?
The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you will find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Yes.
Pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will
No.
manage
Do
somehow.
you have a key somewhere?
You have a whole book just about poisons? Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation
I imagine
to have
not.
such a book. You surely understand.
Right. Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that. Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Oh, I can actually say? I honestly think it is Grozav.
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Chertan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
Okay, well, that's it for now, I guess.
Couldn't it have been just about anyone?
It might seem so at first glance, but not when you give it some thought. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan. And besides, not everyone can get up to the powder store.
Oh, I had to keep going? Sorry, I thought I was going to try and end the conversation.
What about Stephen? He's the one who led us to the store.
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. So, he could have poisoned the wine while I was not looking.
Well, what do you think?
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store. And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
I'll talk to them.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
So this is another way of doing this, and I don't want him to escape, so we need to wrap this up, right? Ooh. Never mind. Okay, so... Can I talk to you? I can now.
I'd like to ask a couple of questions about Chertan's murder.
I have a couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
It's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
We're going to write for the juggler. Do you recognize this dagger?
I found this dagger close to the place where Chertan was stabbed. Do you have any idea who it might belong to?
No, afraid not. Half the camp has one like that.
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
You just went off to have a nap?
No. I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
Okay.
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been stabbed, wasn't it? How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on.
That's different.
The two guards said otherwise. They said they found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said? It's possible. I can't remember now. It all happened so fast. And anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Suspicious. 30 chance. Yes.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised. But it seems you're a decent fella, so don't fuck it up now. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Reputation lost and gained at the same. I think it's him.
From what I've heard, it's pretty clear who did it. Someone who has access to the commander's tents up top, who could use the coin he'd get for the black powder, and who couldn't stand the sight of Chertan. But saying that name out loud is pretty dangerous.
Dangerous as fuck, Henry. You'd better be careful who you take that accusation to.
Well, you think I'm mistaken?
I'm not saying that. I'm just advising you to be careful.
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If
Yeah,
it
sure.
blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens. And if someone didn't happen to set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before.
Who has the key to the ammunition store?
I don't know. Katz and Grot have for sure, but I've no idea if anyone else has a key. I'm too small fry for that.
Okay. Cool. So let's go and see if we can get into the chest first. I got to say, because it's locked, I think my chance is going to be pretty much zero. But we can always give it... If they actually lock this whole place down? Not really.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk?
What about the eyes and stuff?
I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up. Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately.
Not getting anything at all, really, at this point.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms.
Okay, so that's at least one bit of evidence, right? There was spasms, and of course he threw up as well.
Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink. Ugh, he shot himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead.
I don't really find much at all then.
I found out enough.
Have you?
Spasms,
yeah.
As red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Okay, so spasms and red. Easy. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that skill upgrade was huge. That was really easy. So, there's a lot of books to read here. I'm sorry, mister. Look, I need to level up my skills, okay? It's not my fault. So, what I'll do quickly... Yeah. I just want to get the experience from reading random books quickly, so give me a second. I don't really care what's inside. If you want to read all these, feel free, guys. Feel free. But that's not something I want to do. I feel kind of bad about these games, because a lot of games where you just have, like, loads of lore, and I'm just like, nah. I'm fine. Okay, let's do it. So, Bane. Evil Potion. Okay, so Bane, a particularly evil potion which causes certain death even in small quantities. It is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria, because the plant necessary for its preparation are everywhere plentiful. Ooh. Do not expect much benefits from the knowledge of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. Okay. Give glory of God. So how do we know about the... I guess... Okay, so it's telling me how to cure it. Blackness of eyes, dryness of body. So that was complete opposite of what we've done, really, pretty much. We didn't look at his eyes, but he's got very rigid muscles and ligaments. And also dryness of body. I think he was saying he was like red or puffy, so not that one. Poison, Burt poison. So let's go. We'll skim through it, so I don't want to read everything at the same time. Ah, the victim first stiffens and soon dies, unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of... Very specific. So this one seems like it could potentially be likely. If the thing was stiffening. Doll Maker Potion. Actually, haven't we heard this one before? So this one includes vomiting, but it doesn't mention anything about stiffness. It says numbness. So I think we were missing like half the equation on this one. Kiss of Death. This is it, I think, just from reading the start bit. It makes the skin red and blistered. Bowels painfully empty on both ends. It's this. Kiss of Death. Okay, so how do we know... So we should probably read the whole thing, though. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because its pleasant aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. It is also that the pour, this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. So, going past the Kiss of Death... So I'm pretty sure it's this one, guys. So I will read the whole thing if that is the case. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because its pleasant aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. It is also said amongst the poor that this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. The Kiss of Death will first cause a stomach ache, so yes. It makes the skin red and blistered, yes. The bowels painfully empty, definitely yes, at both ends. And the udders, does that actually say the udders stiffen and spasmed? Well, that happened as well. And the nails break. So that's literally 5 possibles in confirming this poison here. And then thou shalt know their death is certain. But before that, thou mayest relieve the poor man with a bezel that under the tongue. What does that mean? In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar, and garlic can also be used to cause poison to be thrown up. Ah. If you want to make this potion, make a new clay pot. Put a handful of red copper, half a bottle with strong water, arsenic, oak bark, and rose water inside. Boil it all and test it with the iron nail. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it. So how do I just go and confirm with that guy?
That's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned.
Your service. I'm sorry.
I am certain it was that one, so we're going to give him a chat anyway. I guess that guy's still in the bar, so there's still... I don't know what he could be doing there, but we're okay at the moment.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
Definitely Kiss of Death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
I'm certain.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
What's that?
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. Even so, it is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down. You have done more in a few days than others in many weeks.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is. I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
What do we do? Should we just be... screw it. I'm going to be honest. If he wants to try and, like, arrest me, I will fight the entire camp.
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Join us. We can recruit a medic. This is amazing.
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world. So I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us, instead of making me
that was a mistake, I'm so sorry.
and physician, he sent me here.
Okay.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing, I know nothing.
I respect
This
that.
conversation never took place.
I better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Okay, so I think first place we go and check is going to be, yeah. Because that's where Mutt was taking us. Now we know we've got to look for a pot, right? I'm pretty certain we might find evidence of it here.
water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses?
Oak. Wait, was there a scent?
Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails.
Hey,
Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent.
It seems that I was wrong.
Dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Yeah, I was wrong. It looks like it was actually Crow. Damn it! I swear it was the noble. Maybe the noble paid him to do it. Regardless, it's looking like I was completely off there. I need to go and talk to this guy and see if we can get like someone to sleep or something, because I am very on the cusp of like losing the ability to run around anymore because encumbrance. Regardless, though, let's carry on looking around, shall we? Okay, so where is Grozza's tent? It's up here, right? This one? We should check all of them, because maybe it's like a double murder.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death.
Interesting.
Or was he?
No, he was, Henry. I'm certain of it. So you've also got Prepare to Defend Musa, and the last guy is the 2 guards. We've got to go and check. I guess we can also then talk to Musa again one last time. Or do I have to check Musa's tent? What, why he's in there? I'm pretty sure he'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't make that poison, buddy. Sorry, jog on. So what am I looking for in this tent then?
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
Okay. No, there's still something else we've got to find here. I can't seem to get this particular tent to stop being a part of a quest objective. What about on the back? Alchemy. Dry food. No, I can't seem to get it to end. Well, it's okay, because I don't think it's him anyway, so we're okay with that. Let's go back and check Shigar's tents, and I guess we'll start the trial. But when it said it would take 2 days for that guy to arrive, I'm surprised it took actually 1 day for him to arrive. It wasn't even that. It was literally like 3 or 4 hours. So the last tent should be over here somewhere, right? This one. There's no way they've done this.
Well, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom.
I mean, I could potentially pick lock this to get more experience, right? Anyone around here? Screw it. Let's do it. Come on. Ooh. Nothing here. Nothing at all.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Good. Okay, so let's go and check out then the main objective. What I might do, because no one's here, right? I will...
Stinks of vomit.
Sleep here, because it's in the middle of nowhere for like an hour, then we go and do the mission, right? It might work.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around
Damn
on
it.
other people's property.
I'm so tired, sir.
Whether you stole anything.
Look, I'll tell you what.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Okay. Didn't work out perfectly, but I have got a tiny bit of energy back. Just go. I guess at this point, we're going to go and do the trial. It's time. Let us start the trial.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Let's not say anything, because this guy is like a just guy, right?
Sir,
He would probably kill me if I say anything.
I can assure you that Musa did nothing wrong.
I was waiting for you to pipe up, cats. Tell me, why should I believe the word of a low-born drunkard? Especially when it seems you and Musa are good friends.
Say silent.
Because I can prove everything I say to you. I tasked Henry here, one of my best soldiers, to find out what really happened to Chertan.
Him? Well, I shall definitely have to hear what he has to say. Tell me, lad.
There, a bit of arrogance there, isn't there?
Why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Okay, oh. Charisma check, 24, very hard. I don't think we're going to risk it. We're going to say, well, it's obvious, right? He was with us at the time of stabbing. How on earth would he do it if he was with two other people?
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed. That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't like this guy.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Do you know what? I really want to try something. I might have to reload if I fail, but I do think Grozav, because he's a commander right of the camp, he's like one of the leaders of this location, as well as one of them's dead. The Kuman guy's dead. This guy's the noble behind it, and also you got the military commander, Katz. I want to see if we can maybe pin it on this guy, because remember, I don't like any of these people.
Chertan was killed by the camp commander, Grozav of Boromlaka.
What?
You scum! How dare you! Silence! You aren't going to let this peasant insult me, are you, sir? You should cut him down to size.
That can wait. First, I want to know how he came up with this insolent claim. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
The thing I don't understand is this one. This one. Why was Crow killing that guy anyway? I didn't get that one, but we know Grosov is, like, impoverished, right? He needs money. Stealing powder sell for a lot of cash.
So Grozav was most likely trying to steal black powder. It's very valuable, and often gets stolen, I've heard. But Chertan caught him in the act. There was a fight, and that's how it ended. Me? Stealing? What impudence!
What do you base this on?
There was, yeah.
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Chertan disturbed Sir Grosov, then he spilt the powder. I've had enough of this. Another word and I'll have your tongue cut out.
But Sir Grosov, why are you getting so worked up over this simple fellow? You don't have anything to hide, do you?
Me? Of course not.
See then? We shall continue. What happened next? You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Yeah, because he poisoned the wine before he arrived.
Grosov went to the infirmary a little before me and Katz. He could easily have had time to poison the wine Musa gave to Chertan.
What say you, Sir Musa?
It cannot be ruled out.
Well, Sir Grosov, what actually happened?
Why are you all still listening to that dung grubber? Where would I get hold of poison?
The herbs. Is that part of it?
You brewed it up yourself. I found lots of valerian in your tent, which is used to make dollmaker potion. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
Oh, wait, this line.
You'll die,
Oh, no.
you liar.
Silence! I've heard more than enough. Sir Grosov, you will come with me.
Me?
The king will not stand for wrongdoing among his nobles. That must be punished.
But I didn't do anything.
Don't make this harder than
Mom.
Keep
No.
away from me.
Calm now, sir. Calm down.
Shut up, you worm. It's all your fault anyway. I won't let you put this on me. You hear?
What's happening? Oh, we're fighting him. Whoa.
Useless.
Well, he's killed himself, hasn't he? He's not getting out of this. He's done.
Well, Sir Stibor, one problem is cleared up, and another one takes its place.
I wouldn't say that. We've rid the king of one idiot. It's just a pity Chertan had to die because of it. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for the unpleasantness you suffered.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
What will happen to the camp now?
That is not your concern. I will personally take command. You just get rid of the corpse and clear out the royal tent for me.
With pleasure. We won't be staying long anyway, will we, Henry?
No, we'll be leaving, as you wish.
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Okay, well, I must say, that clearly wasn't the guy that caused all this, but we did kind of weaken the military camp, right? I know you did it.
No need to worry. Just because I spend all day sitting on my rear end.
That's it, done. Okay, let's get out of here. So, remember, it's imperative that we tell Catherine about this, because if we don't, then we don't get any backup on the attack. The lack of sleep is a major problem, though, I really had to say. That as far as I know, there wasn't any beds anywhere, right? Not that I can see. We'll have to just make do. We'll tell Catherine, we'll do the ambush, and hopefully we'll be good to go, right? Have I gone the right way? Yes, I have. What? I could have, like, without real evidence or, like, forensics, like, people would probably have been killed many times over false accusations for no reason at all. It's kind of terrifying, really. I bet it still happens in modern day as well.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
Does she mean take off your, Rothencroft? Does she mean take off the insignia I'm wearing? But we can't do it right now. It would look pretty suspicious. Okay, so let's run over and tell the dude, I guess. We can also talk to someone in this camp about a side quest. Which I don't already want to do, to be honest. But who is it anyway? Captain Punter. Oh, that was the mercenary guy I was trying to go and see, wasn't it? So, not interested. Because I imagine these guys are going to have a pretty hard time in a second anyway. So, I hope this ambush is not too crazy, because we have to see how things... Okay, so we're back at the camp. Let's get out of here, shall we?
By the way.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. But the really heavy shit is still ahead of us. I can't imagine how I'm going to explain to the king that Sir Grosov, who he personally put in charge of his soldiers, is a murderer.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad, and Sir Stibor will back you up. I heard Sigismund wasn't too fond of Grosov.
It's just he can't say it openly, because the other nobles wouldn't like it. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Sedlets awaits!
Let's go.
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with him, the devil...
I don't think I want to be on this car right now. Oh.
What the
Way better than the last ambush. We're actually making... Yes! Let's fight. Can I take that thing off first? I don't really want to be mistaken for the enemy here. Hi. That's one down. Oh, it didn't activate. I was trying to do that new combo we learned, but it didn't seem to do anything. Where's the enemy leader? I want to kill the commander myself. I have no idea where he is. Ah, there you go. Pommel strike. Whoa, that was pretty cool, actually. I guess I already got him then. Who's this guy? Oh, I'm so sorry. Cool.
I need a bandage. Quick. There. That's better.
I guess we've got some pretty powerful allies then. I don't even know who these people were. So where did the main guy go? Is he not part of the concession? Who's the guard? Mutt! What are you... Ah.
You fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Honorable death. He has to go. He is the enemy. I'm sorry.
You deserve an honorable death.
A commander should fall with his men. I'll show you.
Achievement. The Hydra's head. All 3 commanders are dead. There you go. Enemy destroyed. So he did have... Oh, we had to rob. We probably shouldn't do this then, because it might cause some crime issues. And I don't want to have to sit 5 days in game drinking beer to get past the crime counter again. So, who are we meant to be talking to now? Jan?
There. It's done.
What's the matter? Aren't you happy?
It just doesn't seem right, what we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, who's that fella over there? The one who fought on our side?
He's called Crow. We met in the camp, but I've no idea why he fought against his own people.
So go and fucking ask him, would you?
I didn't even know he was doing that.
He knows about us, he could pose a threat. And another thing, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself. But now, we have to get out of here first.
No, don't leave yet.
Make it fast, though. Damn it, lads, get a move on. Well,
Okay, let's go and talk to Crow. Maybe we'll figure out what's going on now. Over here?
What the hell's going on here?
I should be asking you that. The greenest Praga recruit, capable and keen. And he's a traitor.
That's none of your business.
And my business should be no concern of yours either. You've kept your nose out of it so far, so make sure it stays that way.
So far? What are you talking about?
About Chertan.
Was it you who did it?
An unfortunate accident. He got in my way when I wanted to blow up the powder store.
So that bang a short while ago. But why?
Look, normally I'd be happy to chat with you till Judgment Day, but I get the feeling we should both make ourselves scarce. And on the double. Don't you reckon? So thanks for the help, pal.
Fair enough. So he was the spy and saboteur then. Fair enough. Let's get out of there.
I want to go to Devil's Den with you.
Hop onto the wagon then. You'll travel like a lord.
Done. Phew, that was a long one. I thought we were it's a bit touch and go for a while, but we managed to do it in the end.
A hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Level 20.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Oh, we're just carrying on? Okay, well, at this point then, everybody, I think we're pretty much done for this episode. Though I do want to... Well, everybody, apart from that, I think that's going to be it today's episode. Hope that everyone has enjoyed. We will level up, but I was thinking I'll do it next episode, because I'll be using this save, of course, for the starting off next time I play the game, tomorrow. So we had to keep that in reserve for next time. Apart from that, though, I hope that everyone has enjoyed. As always, please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.